Hey everyone, I hope you find yourself having a great day. I wanted to go over green screening or Chromakey. It's something that I've recently implemented into my screencasts here on YouTube, and I want to share with you my little technique that I've discovered that works pretty good. What we'll be doing is removing the green background from the video footage, and I'm going to be using Adobe After Effects to do this, and I just wanted to share with you how I'm achieving this and getting a really nice key. So I'm going to bring up Adobe After Effects here, and I'm going to import some footage I've got on my desktop. I'm going to import two pieces. I've got the video footage and then a background that we're going to put behind it. Alright, so I'm going to bring my footage into my timeline by creating a new composition, and I'm going to bring in what looks to be a virtual office. I'm going to put beneath that. We're going to resize that here shortly. Let me go ahead and grab it right now and size it down just a touch. Can't see it because it's beneath my footage, but I've got a little sample clip here, and you see I've got a green screen, and it's not perfect. I've got a shadow happening behind my head, and I've got a little bit that exceeded the area of my green screen, but we'll show you how to remove all that and hopefully get a good key. From After Effects, on your effects, you want to type Keylight, and that's going to bring you up a result with a Keylight 1.2 filter. So we can drag that right onto our piece of footage, and we're going to start by selecting the screen color, and we're going to try to grab an average, something close to the area that we want to remove. And we're not so concerned about over here. We're mostly concerned about the area close to the image that we want to retain. So I'm going to select an area about right here, and you see already it's done pretty nice job. I can, under View from the Keylight plugin, click Screen Matte, and that's going to show me areas of imperfection where I'm still not getting the key to the degree that I'd like to have. But what I can do is begin by adding a pre-screen blur filter of about 2 pixels. That's going to blur the area that's being keyed just a touch. Now we can spin out Screen Matte and begin by adjusting the clip black and the clip white, and we'll play with these until the clip black, we remove all these areas in gray, or most of them that you see happening, some right here behind my head and some in this area here where it was not quite lit well enough. We can continue to play with that and get the majority of that out of the scene, and then we can play with the clip white to clean up this area here that's in white. So let's play with that a little bit, and you see I can go either direction, and if I go back just to about here, you'll see that it's almost all completely been removed. Okay, so there's a couple more things we can do to clean this up a touch. We can reduce the softness of this edge that the key is producing. It's a little bit crisp right here. I'm going to apply a screen softness of about -2. Actually, I'm going to apply it at about 1. And then I'm going to shrink that matte at about -2 and take a look at that. Now that's a little bit much, so I'm going to reduce that to -0.5, and that looks a little bit better. That softened that up nicely. So I can go back under my screen's view and tell it to view the final result. This is the final result, and if I scrub through that, you'll see that I've cleaned up the edges pretty well and that everything looks pretty nice. One thing that I can do here is to remove this piece that we didn't have enough green screen for, and we can do that with a simple mask. So if I go up top and select my mask, make sure that I have my footage selected, I can just draw an area around that, and you'll see that once I connect this mask, this little piece will disappear. Okay, one thing we need to do is go into our mask. We need to convert it to a subtract mask, and you see now that little dirty edge that we had has disappeared. So we can hide our masks. We're going to take this background footage here. I'm going to select that and scale that down a little more properly, and we'll put that in our scene, something about like that. And we can give this a little bit more believability as well by taking that background footage and applying a fast blur to that, and we can adjust the degree of fast blur on here, and that's going to put it just a little bit out of focus and make it appear that it's actually a real background. Obviously, the background wouldn't be as in focus as the foreground, but you can see that by doing this with just a few simple settings within Keylight, you can achieve a really nice key on your green screen footage. So, hope that helps you guys, and find it helpful and useful for any future productions you might have. Remember, if you like, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.